One of our favorite places to visit, Smith's Garden Town. Catherine's here, and Catherine, I'm seeing more and more of it. There's a lot of folks that are growing their own vegetables.
We're really seeing an upswing in people that are interested in growing a vegetable garden. And we're lucky here in Texoma, we can grow some vegetables almost year round.
Right.
I mean, there are some that do well in the cool weather, and it's time now to plant the ones that do well in the hot weather. And so if you haven't put one out yet, you can still have a really great vegetable garden.
And you can really make it a family event too and get the kids involved in it.
It is a wonderful thing for the kids to be involved in, to teach them about growing and to teach them about where food comes from. You might even get a better chance of having them enjoy eating their vegetables if it's something that they've grown. The kids are just fascinated by planting seeds and planting little plants and watching them grow. So it's a great thing to get everyone involved in.
And let me put you on the spot. What's the best vegetables to start out with when you're starting a home garden?
Well, the most common one that most people plant is tomato plants. That by far is the one that most people start off with. My best recommendation is plant what you like to eat. Number one. Number two, start out small. If this is your first time to garden, don't get overwhelmed and plant such a huge garden, because when the weather's hot in the summertime, it may not be quite so much fun to take care of it. So start out kind of small, plant just a few things, and then gradually increase. And you know, there's other things you can plant in the fall too. So if you don't get everything out right now, you'll do better to plant some more things in the fall. Really important is to think about your soil. Our soils here are not very conducive to growing much of anything without a lot of soil amendments. So be sure and work in a lot of good compost if you're planting in the ground, but it's great to plant in pots and use our good potting soils.
Right.
The Smith's Premium Potting Soil is a great way to go if you have a limited area, or if you don't want to till up a big garden. You can grow anything you want to in containers.
And Catherine, is always a huge selection at Smith's Garden Town.
We have many starter plants for the vegetables. If you want to get a head start with a plant that's already up and growing instead of seed. And we also have herbs for your cooking. Give that great homemade flavor. So many people do herb gardens as well as vegetable gardens.
Come out and see them at Smith's Garden Town. They've got everything you need to get that vegetable garden started and blooming. Some people have a green thumb. I have a brown thumb. I need all the help I can get, and it looks like you have shelves of help right here.
We do. You know, all of the vegetables that we grow in our greenhouses, we maintain them with organic products if we have to spray for any kind of pests or anything. We also have all these organic products to use at home in your home garden. If your plants are growing and blooming and producing fruit, they need to be fed. Just like you, if you're working hard, you will eat more than if you're just sitting around.
Right.
Maybe you eat more when you are sitting around, but that's not a good idea. But the plants that are producing need to be fed, and we have a wonderful line of organic fertilizers here. The Fox Farm line includes liquid fertilizers, dry fertilizers for different types of plants, all kinds of pest control that are organic and safe to use on your vegetables. So come on out and we can show you the best things to do to keep your garden producing and looking good.
In those cases, soil's not enough, folks. Come find what you need at Smith's Garden Town. Way out back at Smith's Garden Town with Michael to talk to us about a way to jumpstart your lawn with sod, right, Michael?
Yes, sir. This year, during the drought, so many people lost their lawns, and they have big patches in their lawn, dead spots. A lot of people are replacing their entire lawns because they just have nothing but weeds after all this drought. So what we're doing is we're helping you out by giving you the best selection of sod in town. We carry 3 different types. We've got Celebration Bermuda, Palisades Zoysia, and then we also have our St. Augustine that a lot of people really love too. So these are just going to be really good sod. As you can see, we keep them back here in our shed under the shade, because the sod is a highly perishable item. You want to be able to get it as quick as you can, get it out as quick as you can, because if you go somewhere else that's got it sitting in a parking lot in the full sun, they will not keep on those pallets, and you'll end up getting poor quality sod that is brown, that's yellow, that's dying, and you're just not going to like the results as much.
There you go. And there's certain kinds of grasses you want to plant. They have all the advice you need when you come to Smith's Garden Town. Be sure and ask specifically for Michael.